Shout out to each and every one of you as you tune up into the building with your girl Siren on the Siren Speak Show. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey y'all, hello to everyone. Thank you to everyone who come in and give this video a big old fat thumbs up. Thank y'all for letting YouTube know we do want to hear what Siren got to say. Y'all, they was playing so many petty games with your girl for these last couple of years. It is ridiculous. Okay, but y'all stuck by it, okay? So shout out to y'all. Thank you so much, y'all. We're going to talk about some things today, y'all. I'm really trying to get back in the groove of going live. Y'all know I have been trying to do this for such a long time, but the algorithm was just not in support of it. There are people who can get on here and who could chat with y'all all day long, but I really feel like they say 15 hours worth of nothing. So of course the universe is like, I mean, not the universe, but of course, you know, the land is like, yes. Okay. But y'all, I just had to wait my turn. Okay. I don't want to take the short route. I don't mind taking the long route. So I just had to wait my turn. So we are going to look in some of the messages that are going to come up, y'all. I strongly suggest you guys go over to patreon.com and subscribe. Y'all stop being cheap. Some of y'all going over there subscribing to the free Patreon. You ain't. I'm like, I got like 13 people who subscribe to Patreon, but y'all subscribe to the free version. Y'all get all the free over here. Granted, I barely go live over here, but that's how much you get for the free. Okay? Y'all going over to Patreon, subscribing to the free. Y'all stop that, please, because that just look crazy. Okay? Y'all know. Let me get the demons. Shing-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, let me get the demons out of y'all finances. So y'all could go on over there. Shout out to everybody who is a part of our Patreon family, because y'all like, Siren, I subscribe to Patreon, but I didn't. You subscribe to the free one. There isn't much you get on the free one but pictures, okay? If I do post a photo of something, y'all can access that, okay? But when it comes to the lives and the messages that I give, you would have to subscribe to the Becoming Goddess tier, or you subscribe to Love is Love, or you can subscribe to both. And even if you subscribe to both, it is under $35. Just a couple of dollars, y'all. Okay, I got it to as low as I could possibly do. And some of y'all still, I know y'all want access to your girl, but honey, listen, we're going to have to figure this out. So yeah, shout out to those of you who reached out in regards to joining Patreon. I appreciate it, okay? But what we're going to do over here, you guys, we're going to just have a major conversation, because it's some things that's just, I guess, old Siren got to say, okay? It's a need for us to level up right now energetically, okay? Y'all, let's say we all have a responsibility in this world, okay? And it's just time for us to level up and step into the responsibility of our higher self. We have to fight off all of the energies that are coming against us. There are so many energies coming against you, y'all. And trust me, the ones that are coming against you, you cannot see them in this realm. You have to go in other realms to be able to see them, okay? You have to go in other realms to be able to see them. They're nowhere near this realm right here. They will not show their face, because honestly, they feel like they're too bougie for this realm. And they feel like because you're in this realm that, you know, you're trash, okay? That's how they feel. Their words, not mine. Okay. A lot of you, you know, you need confidence by, you know, your finances and stuff like that. A lot of y'all want to, you know, allow your finances to determine how powerful and how wealthy you are. Child, listen, y'all keep believing in that stuff if y'all wanna. I'm trying to find. Oh, here they go. Y'all keep believing in that stuff if y'all wanna. I wouldn't if I were y'all. Okay, I really wouldn't if I were y'all. But we're going to look into the energy of the collective, you guys, and we are going to tap into where the evil eye is coming from, because we need to know, like, we need to know what we need to work on so that we can, you know, heal ourselves, so that we can be aware. Okay, because the evil eye, y'all, listen, that thing come from every which way, right? And like I said, you will not know who it is, because they don't fight you. They don't fight fair. That's first and foremost. They do not fight fair. That's the I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like they good at they're good at, you know, throwing rocks and hiding their hands, honey. Okay, so y'all, in order for you to see your true enemy, you're gonna have to level up for real, because your true enemy is not in this realm. Hold on, y'all. Let me get access to these cards because they over here, honey. Okay, your enemy is not in this realm, baby. Absolutely, positively not. All right, let's get these cards right on together. All right, and we're going to look into the evil eye. Okay, we're going to see where it's coming from, what we need to look into. A lot of you, you know, not only do you need to do spiritual baths, but and work on your aura, but you need to decode your dreams. You need to decode synchronizations. Okay, I told y'all I do seminars. In the seminars, what I think 19.99 online seminars that I do. You just gonna have to invest that 19.99 to get some of these messages on how it is that you can, you know, level yourself up. You guys, there's so many things that we need to do, but we'll look into where it is that this energy is coming from. Okay, we'll look into that, y'all, and see what it is that we need to focus on. But damn, how many times I got to tell y'all where the energy coming from before you do something about it? That's the thing about it. A lot of y'all getting all this knowledge and you're just sleeping on it. You're not doing anything with the information. You know, you're not trying to ascend. You're not trying to work with yourself. You're not trying to heal your karma. Y'all, it's just going to be a loop, you know, of just this, that. You know how many times I get messages from people, Siren, I had a consultation 6 months ago and you told me, okay, I told you, but what the hell did you do about it? You know, what have you done in those 6 months? If you knew this was coming and it happened just like that. Yeah, I'd be laughing. I'd be like, what? It'd be funny, but you know, some things I think that we're thinking we're powerless, and you guys are very powerful. You can change everything in your life. You can change your destiny. You could take your power back. Okay. But some of us, we like to play the victim all the time. And that's why, you know, I really don't like to come on here talking about where the energy is coming from, because we know that everybody is under attack. There's nobody here that's not under attack. Everybody is under attack, and the more work you do on yourself, the more the heavier the attack is. Okay, so we know that we're under attack, but some people just like to feel like, oh yeah, I'm under attack. The devil is steady. Why the devil this and the devil that, and okay, and now what? The devil on your arse. Now what? What are you gonna do about it? Okay, are you gonna complain? Are you gonna just sit back and let your life get absorbed once again? All right, let's see, y'all. I'm trying to get the message. Hey, Janice. Janice in the building. Hey, Janice. Hey, y'all. Hey to everyone who's tuning up into. We're going to look into where the evil eye is coming from, okay? Because there's an evil eye coming to us individually, and there is an evil eye that is coming to us as a collective, as a people, okay? So there's a personal evil eye. If you want to know where your evil eye is coming from personally, then you will have to get a consultation. But we're going to look at where we as a collective are receiving this evil eye, okay? What we need to focus on. We're going to look at where the hell the enemy coming from, because you know, that dang on enemy, honey. But like I said, y'all, if you can, subscribe to Patreon, because the messages are getting heavier. The messages are getting deeper. The messages are getting more and more powerful. And we go in. I tell y'all all type of stuff y'all could do. Whether it requires spiritual candies or whether you need to go to the stove, get some salt, some butter, and some eggs, whip it up like this, and do that with. Listen, I give y'all all the tea over there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and look and see what's going on. All right, we're gonna get some messages from this about this evil eye, okay? And we just want to see what's going on, okay? You know, this is definitely something that comes up when we let's say when we pray, okay? And we've been taught to pray, right? But I'm just not comfortable. Hey, Crystal. I'm not really too comfortable with using the word pray, okay? I'm just not comfortable with using the word pray. Okay, But when you ask for things, I always tell you guys, you be careful what you ask for, and you need to know what to ask for. A lot of you, it's your authenticity, okay? They envy you for following your own path or for who you are as an authentic person, the core of who you are. You're a goddess, you're a god. They envy that version of you. So they're going to disconnect you from that version of yourself because of how powerful. This is why we are all under attack. They're not going to attack somebody that they don't feel threatened by. Okay. So you guys really need to move more into your authentic self, higher into your original version of self. Some of you need to use the herb yerba santa. Okay. It looks like sage. All right. You guys can use it. It's a very uplifting aroma, you guys. It'll increase your courage. It'll increase like your psychic powers. It's very healing. It's very protective, you guys. Because some of you, I don't know why, I'm getting coughing. I don't know if you're coughing in the middle of the night or if you just have like a little, having to clear your throat from time to time, you guys. It's because you're not connected to your authentic self. Okay, you're not speaking. There's something that you were supposed to speak in this lifetime. There's something you're supposed to say, and it's about it. It's not really all. It's not really all. Let me get my goddamn truth here. Hold on, y'all. Because see, when they do stuff, they don't be want me to tell y'all nothing. See, y'all got to raise y'all frequency so they don't be attacking out of me trying to relate a message like, no, don't tell them nothing. And sometimes some people can come in here that don't vibrate to this message. You know what I'm saying? Some people just not ready for this level of ascension. Hold on. All right. All right, let me go ahead and put on the truth serum. Some of y'all need some damn truth serum, okay? Y'all need to open up that throat chakra. Y'all around here coughing and stuff because it's something that needs to be said. Now, it's not always something that needs to be said, but you need to be speaking from your real self. A lot of you are programmed, okay? So let's say, for example, if your true identity has been removed, let's say you're really like a powerful high priestess, right? You tap in, you could get all the tea, right? And when you were born, you were programmed, okay? And now you're kind of talking like low vibrationally, like, y'all, I want a tree because I want some oranges, so I'm gonna plant an orange tree. But as a high priestess, you would know what you need those oranges for. You really want the oranges because you like oranges and you want to eat oranges. But maybe if you were in your original energy, you would know that orange is your power fruit. And when you consume orange, it opens your channel up. You know what I'm saying? So here you go. Here you go. In your inauthentic self saying, I just like oranges. No, you don't just like oranges. None of us just like something just to be liking it. There's something you need to know as to why you're connecting to that. Even where you live, none of it is a coincidence. You chose that area, okay, for a reason. Are we coming up or are we understanding the reason that we are at a certain job, that we are living in a certain vibration, that we are in a certain relationship, that we're close with certain family members and other family members we like this with, okay? Why? Because this program. So if you got a sister that you don't talk to, if you got a cousin you don't talk to, y'all programmed to stay away from each other. Why? Because if you two mothers come together, if y'all two come together, you are a force. They cannot quit. So they're going to create small conflict. They're going to create problems. They're going to make sure y'all hate each other and stay at each other's throat and stay at each other's arms and stay away from one another because you are a force that threatens their reality if y'all two come together and y'all get along. It's a reason they create havoc and chaos in your life in certain experiences. Now, listen, there are some folk in your family that you need to stay away from. I'm not saying everybody, okay? There are some folk who just play for the other team, straight up. They just play for the other team. Like, you got to just hey, that's what you want to do. That's what you do. They just play for the other team. Okay, so y'all just, don't really get along or y'all just don't connect. Y'all don't have to get along, but maybe y'all just don't connect. It could be that as well. Okay, but it is for you to know. You need to know why you don't get along with your sister, your cousin, your brother, your mama, your daddy, your uncle. Do you know why y'all don't get along? Do you know, hey, you know what? I realize just be petty, like it be small stuff. We just don't. Or do you know? I know for a fact my cousin plays for the other team, so that's why we don't get along. Are you being manipulated to stay away from certain people? Or are you in your energy where you like, well, look, I know why I don't get along with this person right here. I know why we always like this. You know, do you know? That's you being in your God and Goddess energy. Okay, you need to know the enemy. You need to know thyself. Why the f- is that an enemy of mine? Why is that an enemy of mine? I need to know. Why is that an enemy of mine? This is the type of stuff you need to be writing down on your manifestation logs, on your vision boards. The best way to win against the enemy is to know. Okay, if you're ignorant to the situation, oh, we just don't get along. Why? Because see, as Siren, as the one who works with you, I want to know why. Why don't you get along with that person? If you can't tell me why, then you's a fool. You're being manipulated. That could be the one person in this world that can help you get ahead. That could be the one piece that you need to get out of this that they call the matrix. You know, so all I'm saying is know why. I ain't saying go and kumbaya with anybody. I'm just saying you need to know why. You need to know the truth. You need to know from your authentic self. Okay. And like I say, some of you need to work with Yerba Santa. Some of y'all need to go home with that Yerba Santa because it's definitely going to open up your courage to be able to approach or get closer to your authentic self. It's definitely going to help to increase your psychic powers. A lot of y'all need to be decoding your dreams, okay? A lot of y'all need to be decoding whatever is coming up on your news feed, right? If you got certain things coming up on your news feed, then you need to decode that. You need to say, damn, why they keep showing pizza to me today? All I'm seeing in my news feed is pizza all day long. Why is pizza being shown to me? Those are the type of questions that you're going to have to go deeper in, and you're going to have to learn to decode to get more of a more clarification. Okay, this is how you get into your authentic self. You'll notice probably when you decode that, you will get some message that say, guess what? In a previous life, you were poisoned with pizza. Okay, you were poisoned, but if you're not asking the questions, how can you get the answer? All right. So we have to make sure that we're asking the right questions, y'all, every day. And you just say it. You just ask. There's no way to ask. So you ain't got to ring no damn bell and clap your hands 3 times and stomp your feet twice. No, you ask, okay, self. Why we keep seeing pizza in the news feed? Hey, that's how you got to do it. Okay. Just be in tune with your own authentic self. Okay. Don't care about what others think. Just trust how you feel and what it is that's going on with you. Okay. Some of you got a two-faced coworker, so they're coming at you through your coworkers. Some of you need to be very careful of coworkers. Okay. You're somebody who the enemy, these entities are coming at you through coworkers trying to trigger you. Okay. A lot of you, or some of you may be experiencing these two-faced coworkers. That is a part of the way that these energies are coming at you. Okay. So just be careful when it comes to your coworkers. The more you are, and a lot of them are using these coworkers to like watch you. Okay. So definitely be very careful when it comes to coworkers. I ain't saying you ain't got to go to work and be around them, or you ain't got to talk to nobody. But you know what? Before I go up in there, before get up in my face to my Siren King, did you get my email? Hold on. What you got to say? And if she's able to still say it, then say it. But if it, I gotta go. Bye. Thank you. Ain't like you anyway. Get them out your face, okay? You don't have to say anything. Raise your vibration. If they're able to stay around you in that vibration, then okay. Okay, but cleanse yourself. You guys, you got to present yourself to the world in a way that is protected, right? You got to make sure that your frequency is high enough to sustain the way that the enemy is sending these energies towards you. Some of you, y'all, it's something about at night, okay? Some of you may be experiencing sleep paralysis, okay? Or some of you, there's dark entities around you when you go to sleep. It's kind of like if you had one of them cameras, them night, cameras, you will see that there are actually dark shadows around your bed when you go to sleep, okay? Excuse me. You could be waking up with scratches or red marks. Yeah, it's like they jumping you while you sleep. They jumping you while you sleep, okay? Um, some of you, it's like your TV, you go to sleep, and when you wake up, your TV is turned off, okay? When you probably didn't turn it off, but your TV is turned off. And then you wake up, you might turn it back on. Or maybe your TV was off and then you wake up and your TV turned on and you like, who did this? There's just a lot of dark energy around you when you sleep, which means in the fourth dimension, okay, a lot of you are not vibrating high enough, okay? So this is where a lot of them are really manipulating you. They don't want you to go in the fifth dimension. So they're definitely manipulating you in your sleep during your sleep in the fourth dimension. Okay. Some of you, this happened when you were younger. Okay. This happened when you were younger. It's been happening for a very long time. It got to the point where they don't even hold you down anymore, but they're definitely around you. When you go to sleep, you guys, you definitely want to do things to shield and protect yourself. I would say wear white over your head, like a white scarf or like a white bonnet or something. Some of you definitely need to protect your head, okay, while you are asleep. You can also sleep with amethyst or protective stones up under your pillow. Amethyst is a very powerful one, like amethyst, either under your pillow or just, on you if you have a pocket or something, putting some amethyst, but you definitely want to program it first, okay? When you program it, that way these entities that may be around your bed can't program your stones, okay? They on some other stuff, okay? But you definitely want to make sure that when you go to sleep, you cover up your head. A lot of you need some type of head wash, okay? A lot of you need to cleanse your hair, wash your hair. When you wash your hair, you probably need to create a like a spray. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm only going a little deep because I know y'all be patient over here with me. Okay. I know I very rarely come over here, but when I come over here, I drop a few gems and then I be gone. I know I do cater more to my Patreon family. I do. I go on there. I give them all type of stuff to do and all type of things, you guys. But I do understand that everybody cannot, get access to that. But when you can, I strongly suggest that you do. Definitely need to spray and or wash your hair. Some of you, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see what it is that you're doing or that you need to do, okay, when it comes to the hair, because there's definitely a need to cleanse the hair. If you wear wigs, please wash your wigs, okay? Okay, a lot when it comes to that. There's a lot of attack on the hair, okay? If you wear wigs, wash your wigs. There's a possibility, okay? There's a possibility that these wigs are kind of like dipped, okay, in some chemicals, okay, and these chemicals, and then it dries. So when you put the wig on, it actually blocks the crown chakra, okay. That's those of us who are wearing wigs. You want to wash those wigs prior to use, okay. If you have like your regular hair, you want to wash your hair. For whatever reason, there's an attack on the crown chakra via the hair. I want you to pay attention to what shampoo products you are using. You want to stay away from shampoo products that have sulfate, that has perfume or fragrance. You want to use shampoos that have more natural products in it, you guys. Also, hair products in general. Pay very close attention to what hair products you're using. You want to use products that have authentic ingredients, like if it has essential oils in it, okay? If it has like herbs in it, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, you want to use those, okay? But stay away from a lot of these commercial grade hair products, because there's some sort of attack entities. It's almost like when they make these hair products, they're attaching entities to them, kind of like how they do alcohol, but they're attaching entities through some sort of hair product. Okay, all type of shampoo, conditioner, things of that nature. So just make sure, this is why they create. Now, if you got essential oils that, like orange essential oil smells like an orange, okay, that's a natural oil, right? Why would we use fragrance oil? Why would you make up an oil, a man-made oil, a perfume, or a fragrance oil to smell like the real thing when you could use the real thing? Why? Because the fake thing is more programmable. Okay, they cannot program the real thing with those derogatory intentions. So be careful when it comes to your hair, okay? What you're putting on your hair, look for more authentic cleansing. Or if you have like a shampoo that you're using already, try adding a little bit of salt to it, okay? When you wash your hair. Or you can just create like a spray with like some water, okay? Some witch hazel, some salt, and some get a fresh lemon and squeeze that in there and put it in like a a nice little spray bottle. And after you wash your hair, just go through and spritz your scalp with that. Okay. I don't know the measurements and all that, so don't say how much witch hazel. I don't know. Okay, I can hear some of y'all asking, well, Sarah, how much? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Listen, y'all got to figure that out, okay? Y'all got to become a chemist and figure that out. All right, so when it comes to this head situation, okay, this is something that is altering your values and your morals. It's actually with your decisions in life, things of that nature. Maybe you're becoming a little confused. You're not really sure about what it is you should do, want to do. Even when it comes to like what you want to do, like if somebody say, where you see yourself 5 years from now, you like, I don't, because you don't have any visions and things of that nature. It's hard for you to try to project that far. You just like, you know what I'm saying? Like we've just lost all hope. We just here for today. You know what I'm saying? So this is because mentally there is something that is going on, you guys. There is some sort of attack on the crown chakra. There is some sort of attack on the antennas. Okay. Also, it could be outside in the air. It could be particles, nanoparticles, something that's out in the air that is affecting the antennas. And the antennas are your hair, the strands of your hair. Okay. Some of you have like an ex, okay? There's somebody who was connected to you, an ex, that is still bothered by the fact that maybe y'all not together, or maybe whatever it was that happened between the two of you when you were together. But there's an ex that is perhaps sending you evil eye, okay, that you should know about. I'm trying to see what it is about this damn ex. Why is this ex? Okay. This is I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's not only an ex. Some of you, it is an ex-partner, but others of you, it is an ex-friend, somebody who you don't talk to anymore. There is somebody who's pressed by the fact that you no longer talk to them. Y'all done fell off, or not that y'all had a falling out. It's just you went your way, they went their way. They haven't heard from y'all. Just don't talk the way y'all used to. Okay. So this person here is sending you evil eye as well. They could be going to your social media and, watching your page and like, just like trying to see what's going on, hating when they see good things and laughing when they see bad things, or they looking at you, oh, she look a mess, or she done gained weight. Oh, look at, what I'm saying? Like they trying to find something. So some of you have friends, people that you don't really talk to anymore, that are watching you and that are sending you the evil eye. So, some of y'all, a lot of the things that y'all experiencing is because people you haven't even talked to in a while, who just watching you on Facebook or some form of social media, that's like, there's a whole conversation going on about you and you ain't even heard from them in years. Okay. But they around there talking to everybody about what they seen and what they think going on in your life. Okay. A lot of hate. A lot of hate. A lot of hate. Somebody is still pissed by, something that happened. It's a friend. Some of you, it is an ex. Okay, they watching your social media. Even if it's not your social media, Let me see. Some of them, they're saying that this person cannot stand your grind. This person hates to see that you may not have a lot, but you experience some good things for somebody who don't have a lot. Okay. This is somebody who, like they just can't stand your grind. They can't stand your hustle. You fall 8 times, you get up 9. You know what I'm saying? You that person that keep going. You that person that no matter what you're going through, you make that look good. Okay, you do. You make it look good. Like if you never look like what you're going through. Okay, and this is why this ex-friend, like I guess they look like what they going through, but you never look like what you going through. So they don't know where you at in life. Like you could be really going through some stuff, you know, having $1.50 to your name, but you look good as hell on all of your posts. You know, you look really good. You look like life is just blooming for you. So they can't tell whether you really doing good or not because you wear it well. It's kind of like people have an unhealthy obsession with you. Okay. Your coworkers, your friends, you know, people who you come in contact with, it's like they can't get enough of you. They gonna find you. You probably got people from the past that just so happen to find you. Like, how did you find me? If they got to go through your family number, your friend, they don't care. They going to find you. There are people out there who have a very unhealthy obsession with you. And this is because of how powerful you really, truly are. Okay. That people just want to be in your presence. They just want to be around you. They just want to know you. Okay. They just have to have a piece of you. Even though they can't stand you, they will still want to be around you, be in your presence, and be all up in your face. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of people that develop an unhealthy obsession with you guys. And that's because of how powerful you really, truly are. Okay. Your authentic self. Be aware of anyone from the past, though, that is trying to come back into your life, because these people, you know, they could be energy vampires that just don't have the right, you know, frequency, but they know you do. You know, they know you maintain, or they know you hold on to, you know, a positive attitude all the time. So they may want to gain access to some energy, okay, from you, from connecting with you. So be careful, you guys. Some of you, it could be a coworker. Some of you, it could be, you know, an ex-friend. Some of you, it could be an ex-lover. But just beware of anyone from the past wanting to come back into your life, because it seems as if these people have dark entities or demons attached to them that they need to get off their back. And the best way to get a demon off your back is to find another host for it. And they feel like that host is going to be you. A lot of people are attracted to you because it's almost like they can drop their demons off onto you, okay? And you don't even know it. All you know is when people come in your life, you may go through some hardships, but you tend to fight that until, you know, you don't have to fight no more. You're like a demon slayer and you don't even know it. Okay, you go through some stuff, like you will lose your job, you will lose your car, you will lose your place, you will lose a lot of stuff, but you pull up out of that like it's nothing. You don't fall down and stay down. You fall down, but you get right back up. And they see this about you. So people tend to drop off their entities onto you. They want to come around you because they need that release. So they got to find another host for these entities. And you are the host that they're looking for. Okay, you qualify. Have faith right now. Okay. Don't lose hope. Remember, we said in the beginning, you know, just keep hope alive, y'all. You can get through this if you stop being this person who you're not. Okay. If you just stop allowing people to attach or latch onto you. Okay. If you stop really just accepting whatever, like stop waiting on something to fall in your lap and just claim what is yours. Okay. A lot of you, it's just the people that are around you. I ain't gonna lie. It's the people that you come in contact with. These are like some drama followers. Okay. These are people who just love or who vibrate towards a lot of drama and negativity. You attract a lot of unhealed people, okay? And instead of you making sure that they resolve their trauma before they come around you, you're just allowing them to be around you. And this could be family members, friends, coworkers, it doesn't matter. You attract a lot of unhealed people. Okay, it's almost like you have the gift to neutralize drama. You have the gift to, like I said, slay demons. But instead of you saying, okay, I'm going to choose which demons I'm going to slay, you just allowing everybody's demons to come to you. So you stay in an experience of trauma, or you stay in an experience of just hot messness. Okay. Because instead of you saying, okay, I get it, I'm a demon slayer, but that don't mean I got to slay demons every day, all day. When I want to slay demons, that's when I'll slay them, you know? So you got to make sure you take, you know, you got to be very, very, very careful as to who it is that you surround yourself with. You need to find more healed people to bring into your circle, honey, because you want to break. I can see your soul want to break. Your soul is growing tired, because you're just like, I don't know if I could take this. Like, this is just crazy. But you can. All you have to do is put your foot down, y'all. Okay? All you have to do is put your foot down. A lot of you, listen, you are the karma for people. Okay? You are the karma for these people. These people who have all of these entities attached to them, you are the karma. And what do I mean by that? It is for you to say no. Because these people have been dropping their demons off on other people for lifetimes. They're used to this. They're almost like an Uber for demons. Okay? They just carry demons from one place to the next is what they do, right? You are the karma. You are the one who's going to let them know, listen, you need to clean that. You're not going to drop it off here. That's their karma, is to deal with somebody who stops them in their tracks and no longer let them continue to live like this or continue to do this. A lot of you are the ones who's going to stop these people from being a damn demon Uber. You're the one who God put here to say, no more drama. You're the ones who need to tell these people, no, that's it. You're not coming here. When they come and they access you, that's why I say anybody who trying to come around you from your past, meaning they don't went out there and collected some more entities from whatever dimension, and now they need a host for this third dimension. I'm telling you, these people are like a renter service for demons. Okay, we got a body right here, but see, that body doesn't have a soul attached to it. It has a consciousness, but it doesn't have a soul. So we can use that body to find somebody, okay, who has a soul that it can connect us to. Y'all got to be careful. You guys have a responsibility to stop this from happening so that those entities can stay in whatever dimension they're in, and they will not be coming here attaching themselves to somebody's kids or somebody's pet or somebody's grandmother or aunt or uncle. Y'all have to use discernment, okay? It is within your fate to make sure that you use discernment to tell these people no, to send they back where they came from. No, you can't come to my house. No. Girl, I don't even like you like that. Why would I let you come to my house? You know you unclean. You just have to listen. This is where y'all power is. Turn them away. Stop them from dropping that off to you. You are their karma. Okay. These people, you know, y'all just got. Remember, I said I told y'all I see a lot of entities over y'all when y'all sleep. It's a lot of dark energy. Listen, they watching you. Woo, they using all type of people, y'all. They using old friends, they using co-workers, they using family members, they using everybody they can. They watching you through fake accounts and everything. Like, they watching you on social media. So even while you sleep, honey, they all up on your damn social media, all up in your energy. Just all up in your energy. What you're gonna have to do is raise your vibration, okay? Because you are on the watch list. You are what's next. You are what's next. Okay. A lot of you, you have the number 1212 coming up. All right. The universe is ready to shower you with prosperity, but this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to raise your vibration. You're going to have to get these low vibrational people, because why would God continue to bless you if you're just going to give it to other people, or if you're going to allow them to have their demons come drop off on you and then they demons take all your blessings? You ever notice that when you start doing good and then all them people start coming around you, and next thing you know, for whatever reason, everything start to fall? A lot of you really just got to have faith, but it's going to require you to make some sort of sacrifice. And you're going to have to sacrifice some ways about you. That way where you, oh, well, maybe her because, you know, she got a baby and who gives up? That's not your baby. You know, that's not your child. You can help that child by cutting off the mother so that that mother can stop being a vehicle for entities to travel in and out of our dimension. Okay, a lot of these people, they have major holes in their aura. It's like they have a consciousness, but they don't have a soul. And a lot of you, for whatever reason, you're attracting these people. They have a consciousness, but they don't have a soul. They do not have a soul. They are literally just a Uber for the entities that come from other dimensions and want to come in this dimension and thrive. Y'all, these people here, they actually think they right for all their bad actions. They actually think they right for being a demon Uber. Okay? They don't care. These people, like I said, they have a consciousness, but they don't have a soul at all. And they just ready to drop off some other demons on you. So if you are seeing 1212, 1212 is a number, you guys, that's coming up for y'all. The number 1212 is coming up. Okay, which, like I said, the universe is ready to shower you. The universe wants to give you prosperity. It wants to bless you. But the minute it bless you, you're going to be a magnet for these demons. Okay, soon as they know, oh, guess what? She finna get this or she finna get that. There they go. They coming in. They coming in hot. And guess what? You won't even get to experience the prosperity the way you're supposed to, because here come the energies that come. They just suck it up out of you like little vampires. Next thing you know, your blessings start to fall. So the universe is like, listen, we're not going to bless them until they're ready to, you know, be in a position to where they can maintain that prosperity. Okay. Some of these, there's a lot of energy of jealousy. Okay. There's a lot of energy of jealousy connected to this. Some of these energies, they're jealous of your children or if you're pregnant or things of that nature. Some of them are jealous of the attention that you receive from others. Just a lot of energy of jealousy and envy. Okay. So be careful with that. Okay. A lot. You got to make sure. See, when you have strong people around you, when you have people that have healed just like you, they're not going to want to be jealous of you because they're going to be like, that's going to lower my vibration. But when you got a whole bunch of people who don't care about their vibration, okay, they don't care. They're going to hate on you. They're going to send you evil eye. Okay, but you got to make sure that when you walk in that room, you're surrounded by a whole bunch of people that inspire you, not people who bring you down, not people who mad because you got 5 cents. They don't even want you to have a damn nickel. Okay, they could have way more than you, but they don't want you to have nothing. Just secretly jealous. They hating on your relationships. They hating on your kids. If your kids got good jobs, or if your kids not no crackheads and your kids got their own, they hating on your kids. They hating on everything. They mad as hell. They hating on your relationships. Okay, whether you're dating or married, they just hating. Okay, a lot of crazy energy. This is causing some of you to have dizzy spells. Okay. Feeling a little dizzy, blurred vision, maybe a loss of hearing for a little bit. When you know how your ear go low, you know what I'm saying? Some of you may be experiencing that. That's because this is an evil eye that's being secretly sent to you. Okay, something is lowering your vibration. When you have that loss of hearing, you guys, that is the throat chakra. Okay, that is connected to the energy of Taurus. That means that, you know, that letting you know those finances about to drop. Okay, could be a message from spirit saying you about to lose a job or a source of income, or something that was supposed to be coming to you as far as a blessing is no longer coming. That energy is dropping. That frequency, okay, is dropping. That's a sign from spirit letting you know that your frequency is dropping. And it's all because you have this evil eye coming to you. That's why I say keep them afar, honey. Don't have them all close. Don't even, you know, let them have your phone number. Okay. They could be spreading rumors about you. Okay. Putting negative thoughts in your head like, girl, you know that ain't going to happen. Girl, you might as well let that go. You need to just hang that up. They don't want you to do nothing. They just want to talk you out of everything. When you're trying to do good, they are going to come and spread all type of stuff in your ear. Girl, you need to stop doing that. See, I'm coughing. I don't know who the hell y'all is. Somebody, y'all out there coughing, okay? They getting all in your ear telling you you need to stop doing this, or when you doing good, they gonna talk you out of doing good, child, because they want you to be doing bad because they don't want to see you doing good. Okay? Some of you, listen, you have a person, okay, or people. Now, this could be somebody you know, this could be somebody you don't know. Okay, but somebody out there doing some black magic on you, okay, which means you got jealousy, you got envy, and then you got people who actually do black magic, which means they've actually went to someone to cast some sort of, you know, they've taken their jealousy or envy to the next level. So they have physically went to someone to get some black magic done on you, or they are doing something themselves. Okay, sometimes you could have a friend who all in your face, but she got a candle at home with your name on it. Okay. And sometimes that candle can be, okay, I want her to just, you know, be my friend. I don't want her to get mad at me, whatever. Anything that goes against your free will is black magic. So someone could be doing some sort of black magic, which means they're expecting or trying to manifest the outcome that goes against your free will. Okay. This person causing negativity on you could be a fire sign. They could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person. See, I told you I ain't had this till I got in this damn on this message here. Okay. I didn't have this until I got in this message. So that's why I'm like, there could be an attack on my damn throat chakra just for trying to let y'all know what it is that's going on. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person could be. Y'all may know this person, y'all may not know this person. This could be somebody watching you, okay? This could be, like I say, from a different dimension, but there's definitely some black magic or some type of juju work being sent to you, or like I say, somebody could be lighting a candle, or somebody just, whatever it is, they're doing something beyond the way they feel. They're actually doing a physical action, okay, on you. This could be something now. This could be something in the past, okay, that was being done as well. All right, let's go on a more positive note, y'all. Okay, now that y'all know, you know, people out there hating, all right, and it's causing certain things to happen in your life, to your body, to your physical. Once it gets to your physical, it means this been going on for a while. This ain't nobody you just met. This is something that's been going on for a while. Okay. Once it gets to them physical symptoms, because first it starts in the aura, but once it gets to the physical, child, you've been hanging around somebody for so long that's jealous of you or sending you evil eye. You don't really feel anything at first, but after a while, child, you start losing your job. You start getting sick. You don't know why you got headaches. You don't know why your stomach hurt. You go to the doctor can't tell you what's going on. The doctor like, I don't know either. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with you, you know, and you just like, you don't get it. You don't understand. Your hair starting to fall out. All type of things start to happen to you. And you're not really sure as to why these things are happening. All right, I'm trying to see what cards I want to use because I want some better energy. Okay, I do. I want some better energy. Let me see what y'all got to say. Y'all have any questions? Janice, you say facts. Trust me, they own me for a reason. Oh, they own you for no reason. Oh, child. Trust me, they own me for no reason. I hope I'm reading that right. It ain't registering in my head right now. That's why I'm looking like this. I'm really trying to make it make sense. Oh, where is whatchamacallit? Is that it? All right, let's see. Let's look at the hustle cards, y'all. Let's look at a little bit of financial, okay? Let's go into the second house. Venus did just enter Taurus. I did a very powerful message about this on Patreon. Y'all can check out. Venus went into Taurus today. Okay, today is actually a very powerful day, right? So let's go ahead and look into the hustle. All right, let's see what's going on in the second house with the finances. Maybe there's a better message up in there. All right. Look, y'all, the reason your money ain't adding up is because you're on the wrong path. Okay, I told you, you guys are gods and goddess. Y'all supposed to be leaders. Y'all supposed to be bosses. Okay. Y'all supposed to be bosses. All right. A lot of you, like I said, you're on the wrong path. So your money is not on the path that you're on. Your money is on a totally different path. Right. So yeah, this is what is going on when it comes to the finances. Okay. You say someone is working black magic on me. I keep seeing black cats. Well, sometimes y'all, black cats aren't bad at all. Black cats are messengers. Okay. Black cat comes around to tell you that you need to trust your intuition. You need to do shadow work. Okay. Definitely the need to do shadow work because the information you're looking for is not on the surface. You ain't gonna find it out here nowhere. Okay. Black cats let you know, listen, you need to go deeper because there's something that you need to know, or there's some information that you're seeking, but you need to go deeper. Okay. Those cats, they're messengers and they always speak of messages from higher realms. Remember, cats can see in and out of dimensions. So whenever a cat comes through, it's really trying to open a portal for you to get through a certain dimension. Okay. So perhaps there's a deeper message to a concern that you have that this cat is trying to alert you or lead you. Okay. You said I need to start back with shadow work. Yeah, y'all listen. I told y'all we doing online seminars. I think I just did one in Miami recently, but I think I have another one coming up in Miami soon. But yeah, y'all just get into really doing the shadow work, even if you have to just get a consultation. Y'all, I have put the consultations to where there's a 1-question consultation. It's 15 minutes. That thing only $35. Okay. But okay, you're gonna get 15 minutes worth because what comes up in 15 minutes, Chad? I'd be like, damn, this was a hold. It's a 15-minute 1 question. I've made it to where it's very convenient for everybody. If you're not able to do spiritual baths, we have the body wash, we have the body spray, we have, so where you taking a shower every day, cleansing your energy, things of that nature. So yeah, y'all, shadow work is it's a lot easier now. You still have to do your spiritual baths, but you don't have to do them like every day. You could do a spiritual bath, but you do your body wash and stuff like that. All right. See, didn't I say that? Look at this. Calling the shots. I told you, y'all on the wrong path. Okay? You're on the wrong path. I told you a lot of you are supposed to be working for yourself. Okay? A lot of you are supposed to be working for yourself, but you're trying to work for somebody else. I told you, you're supposed to be calling the shots, y'all. Okay? This is why a lot of you think, oh, my finances is messed up because this and that and that and this. No, your finances, because God said that's not the path for you. This is your path right here. That's where your money at. See, you keep going to the left, but your money over there to the right. You keep going to the left and you keep seeing obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. Your money is over here to the right. When you guys are leaders, you're not even created to work for somebody else. If you do work for another company, you're supposed to be in a position of authority because of your vibration, because of your makeup, because of your DNA. You're not born. Remember on Coming to America, my son works. Okay. Like you're not even born to work for somebody else because that's out of alignment with your frequency, with the makeup of who you are. It's almost like if you take a car that has no tires, right? And you put 4 bicycle tires on it. You think that car gonna go somewhere? No, it looks stupid. Like, what are you doing? That's how a lot of us look out here doing something we're not even supposed to be doing, trying to make something happen with stuff that makes absolutely no sense. Bicycle tires are going to work on bicycles. Car tires are going to work on the cars. Okay, you are a leader. Why are you out here trying to be a worker when you're a boss? That's why it's not working for a lot of us. That's why a lot of us are check to check, dollar to dollar, and we're having a lot of financial complications. It's because we're trying to be in a role or a position that just does not suit us. It's not our position to be in that role. Okay, see, the situation is all bad because you are on the wrong path. Your financial situation is all bad because you are on the wrong path. You're trying to make life happy in a time or in a frequency or on a path full of darkness and lies. Okay, look, fraud. I told y'all it's a hoax. Yeah, let's get them to work jobs. Even though they're leaders, we're going to make them think that they have to, work for us. It's a hoax, y'all. Look at the ID right here. It's a hoax. That's not who you are. You're not a worker. You're a boss. You are a boss. This situation is all bad because it was set up to be all bad. And until you realize that, until you find out who you really truly are and what you really need to do, you're going to continue to have financial strife. You're going to continue to have mishaps. You're going to continue to experience losses because you're not on the right path. Okay. Luck is on your side because even though you don't have the money, you always work things out, or things always work out for you. That's how much of a boss you are. None of y'all out on the street living under a box. You're going to find somewhere to go. It might not be where you want to go, but you're going to find somewhere to go. Luck is on your side. This is why they created this hoax for you. Okay? This is why they created this dimension, to try to keep you stuck. You see them handcuffs on there? This is why they want to keep you connected to this money in this wrong path. Okay? Because they know luck is on your side. They know that. And you just have to know that and get on the right path. Okay? You can be debt free at last. Luck is on your side, y'all. All you have to do is tap into your damn power, tap into yourself. They're going to do 50 million things to stop you once you get on your path. Because once you get on your path, things starts opening up. Once you start working on yourself, you guys, and it doesn't take a lot. It really doesn't. A lot of you, especially those of you who have worked with me, y'all know this does not take a lot. It really, truly doesn't. And you guys start to see how your life starts to change when you headed towards your path, how things just start to happen for you, how paths start to open up for you. Where the doors used to be closed, they're now open. Okay? And you can be debt free at last. It's a choice you have to make, though. You have to get out of the mentality of being or finding security in the wrong path. A lot of you like, oh, well, I feel safe over here because, even though they only pay me $250 a week, I know I'm going to have $250. At least I understand. That's the most whack excuse I've ever heard people say. You never know anything. Nothing is guaranteed. Only thing guaranteed is having faith and knowing that, hey, whatever works, whatever happens is for my good in some way, shape, or form. I just have to find it. Okay. A lot of you have unnecessary spending you need to deal with. See, that money they give you, that money you work for, you ever notice that you make it and it go just as fast? And as soon as they give you a promotion, or as soon as they give you a bonus, you find any and everything to spend that bonus on. You very rarely take that bonus and put it in your savings or invest it or anything of that nature. You find any and everything to spend that bonus on. All right? That career you're supposed to be in is waiting on you. I told you a lot of you are bosses, but you're trying to be a worker. It's not going to work. You're going to have a lot of strife. You're going to have a lot of, mishaps. You're going to have a lot of just everything where financial opportunities will fall through, things just not working out, y'all. You are a boss, okay? It is time for a career change. It's time for you to trust yourself. It's time for you to love yourself enough to say, I deserve the best. If I'm not giving myself the best, how can I expect somebody else to give me the best if I'm not giving myself the best? Listen. Y'all better do whatever it is that y'all got to do. Love yourself, focus on self-love, whatever it is that you need to do, you guys. But that's the best way to get out of debt, is to love yourself. Okay, that way you do whatever is right for you. This world is going to be here. What is happening is going to happen. You have an opportunity to make sure that it works out for you. Do what you do. It's people out here don't give up. Okay, they don't care. They don't give a rat's arse. Okay, about a lot of things. It's about getting up and experiencing life. It's about being happy. Okay, it's about loving and trusting yourself enough to know that you're going to be okay. All right, you are going to be okay. Trust yourself, y'all. Go after whatever it is that you want. Do whatever it is that you want to do. We only got one shot at this in this lifetime as this version of us. Otherwise, you got to come back here, risk forgetting everything in this lifetime and starting all over again. Okay. So this is definitely one to grow on, you guys. I appreciate you. If you guys feel like you want a more personal message, don't forget, go to spiritualcandies.com and purchase a consultation, you guys. If you need to message me, DM me over on IG, and I will definitely get back to you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and I will see y'all on the next one.